see everything. Yes, sir. I can see everything turning around. Yes, sir. I can see everything. Everybody, say, what the enemy?
Are you looking forward to next year?
Yes, of course, of course.
What are you expecting for next year? Like, after seeing this show?
I don't know, man, because Richie has a lot of friends, so he knows a lot of interesting artists. But I really don't know. I'm just waiting to be surprised, you know.
That's amazing. And one last question. If you should describe Richie in one word, what will it be?
I'll say love. Love.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And why? Why love?
Because he is easy to love as a person, but he loves easily also, you know, like it's just you can't be bored or mad at Richie. Like the conversations are just flowing. He's a lovely person. That's all.
That's really amazing. Thank you so much for coming, and I wish to see you next year.
Yes.
Richie is my body. I mean, I have known him for a very long time. He's a family to me, and I have been with him throughout all that he's been talking about, and thank God he's here today. We see him and we know that everyone can make it. If you are determined, you can make it. We've seen how he has grown, how he has worked his way out to where he is now, and his future is just big. It's too big, yeah.
And Riichie 2.8, how big do you think it's going to be?
I think we are like the woman of God said, we are getting out of this place. This place can no longer contain us. You see, Richie is a contemporary guy. He's not the typical gospel kind of guy, church kind of guy that you find. So I believe that Riichie Keys 2.8, we are going to get out on the street. It's going to be more international. It's going to be more bigger than we have seen today. Yeah.
And if you should describe Richie in just a few words, how would you describe him for people that do not know him?
He's funny. He's funny and it's genuine. He loves genuinely. Richie doesn't have much, but he gives what he has. And he's such a funny guy to be around.
I can see how proud you are of him. That's really so lovely to see. Oh.
I'm so proud of him. I can't wait. The next step is for him to get married, and then I'll do the noise there.
That was so amazing. Your performance was so amazing. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you next year.
Definitely. We will talk about other things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
I knew him before he even got into music. So I was with him when he started learning how to play the piano. This is about maybe 8 years now. Yeah, so it's been a very long time. So I've seen his growth and how he's involved, and I can really thank God for his life.
And what did you think of Riichie 2.7?
It was amazing. It was a blast. It was better than last year. So I'm expecting next year to be even more great than...
Yeah, that was my next question. Like, what do you expect for next year's Riichie 2.8?
Next year, I'm expecting it to be bigger. The music, his story, because everybody is still growing. So I'm expecting him to get to another level, where we see more evidently the hand of God upon his life. So, yeah.
And one last question. If you should describe Richie for the people that did not know him, how would you describe him?
Richie. Richie is a lot of things. But one thing I can say about Richie is he's dedicated. When he sets his mind on something, he does it. And I think that is what a lot of people need, in this time. We need more focus. We need more people who are focused. We need more people who are dedicated to building themselves. We need more people who are dedicated to their craft, and that is what he is. Besides being funny and jovial and all of those things, he's a very focused guy. And that is one thing that I love about him.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope to see you next year.
Richie is a young man that so honest to himself. One thing that people forget about, you can be honest to somebody but not honest to yourself. Richie is honest to himself, and he is somebody that loves to put smile on people's face. And some people take advantage on him. But he's so gentleman, and I can't wait I told him that Riichie is not always Riichie Key. It's supposed to be Riichie Wedding. You see, because I know any woman that will get Riichie to marry, one of the gentlemen I've ever known. It's not because he's my son, but because he's a human being and I judge him according to what I see.
That's really amazing. Nice for one last question. If you should describe Riichie Keys 2.7 in one word, what is it going to be?
Wow.
That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Bless
and
you.
I'm definitely going to see you next year.
Bless you.
Thank
Ciao.
you. Thank you so much. What did you think of the show?
Actually, a friend asked me right now, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I can't even find words to describe it." Yeah, it was awesomely well. It went marvelous. Yeah.
And for the people, as a friend of Riichie, for the people that might not know him, how would you describe Riichie to other people?
Richie. I think the first time we met, it was like we knew ourselves for ages. Richie is such a humble guy. If he says I'm there for you, yes, trust it, he's there.
Thank you so much for coming, and I wish to see you next year as well. Meredith, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling amazing, and you?
I'm feeling great. What an amazing performance that you gave today.
Oh, thank you. Now I'm shy.
So if you should describe Riichie 2.7, how would you describe it to people that were not able to make it?
To be very honest, I came here to perform because I knew it was his birthday, and I understood the title From Scars to Stars. But like when I was here, I understood why he said From Scars to Stars, because I'm not going to talk too much, because if you wanted to experience this, you had to be here. But very honest truth, it was amazing. And even me, I realized that I had scars, but not scars like that. But anyway, all of us are stars today after the amazing shows and the amazing performances. So yeah.
And if you, for the short time that you've known Riichie, if you should describe him for the people that might not know him, how would you describe Riichie?
To be very honest, someone who knows what he wants, and if he doesn't get what he wants, then it's very clear, and it's actually inspiring because I told Queenie, for example, too, that like everything is like well organized. And I feel like sometimes when we do things, we like to do things anyhow. But I always believe that when you are really organized, you really get things done. And the people here that came here, they believed in the vision. And that's only because of structure, discipline, and well-organization. So, yeah.
How are you feeling right now after this concert?
I feel amazing. I just thank God for everything. Like, he literally did everything, and I just praise him. I feel amazing.
Great. And if you should describe Riichie for the people that might not know him, how are you going to describe him?
He's indescribable. That's the thing. There is no word that can possibly describe him. He's got everything in one, and just God really made him amazingly amazing.
And you really did an amazing performance. Can we expect more from you as an artist?
Yes, of course. Keep an eye out for what's to come.
Hi everybody, we're still at Riichie 2.7 and we have here an amazing lady coming all the way from the UK. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling highly favored. Today's program was phenomenal.
Wow, that's amazing. You came all the way from the UK. That means Riichie is really a special person for you.
Riichie Keys is someone I really adore. He's the most humble person I've met in my whole life. So me coming to Belgium from the UK is worth it. Yes.
And if you should describe Riichie for the people that might not know him, how would you describe him to them?
Funny bugger. Funniest bugger, eh? This boy, he'll make me go to the ground. He's so funny. And he's so funny without even realizing. And he's humble as well. Yeah.
And with him sharing his story today, what did you think about that? Like the whole show, sharing his story, how was it?
It just explains to me why his life is the way he is. He's very genuine to people. He's loving to people. He's a father figure in people's lives. And the other day I asked him, Riichie, why are you so loving? And he says, you will find out at Riichie Keys 2.7. And today I have found out. Yes.
Riichie Keys 2.7, and we have the amazing PE Live. How are you guys feeling today?
Good.
We are feeling good.
Amazing. Blessed. Very
we are literally, the roof has been blown off.
So we are so blessed. We are
How do you guys know Riichie actually for you guys to actually give this kind of performance?
I don't even know where to start. Some of us knew him personally from long ago. Some of us met him in our PE Live journey. He literally was a force behind PE Live before he became a part of PE Live.
He is PE
And now
Live.
He is PE Live. So it's a lot. It's way back till current, you know.
So for the people that might not know Riichie Keys, how would you describe him to the people?
I think Riichie Keys is indescribable. Literally, I'm like, we can go so much. Loud, full of energy, like selfless. He does everything. Like he's just there, always willing to. He's literally been there for people. Like I feel like he's part of so many people's support system, and I think that's also why you just have so much support here as well today, because people just want to bless him in the way that he's blessed people, you know.
And if you should describe Riichie Keys 2.7, how are you going to describe it? I would prefer in words. This is PE Live.
Riichie Keys is wonderful. In Germany, they say wunderbar. It was
2.7 look. Like, I think one thing that was really clear is how Riichie Keys aims at being the best at what he does. So you really see him striving for the best people and the best performances, and you see him monitoring things. So it's about no mediocrity for Jesus. Like, we are doing it top notch, and it was off the roof. Like, he blew the roof off.
And Ike, he called you the Godfather. How proud are you of him today?
I'm really proud. Like I know where he started from and what he knows now. Like it's amazing. It's amazing, yeah. So I'm really proud.
And as we all know, it was a concert, but he shared his personal story. How did you find that?
Honestly, it was really moving, I think, and also really inspiring because we know him as a person we know him as, and that's how we met him. And like, we would have never known. Like, today I really learned things that I had never known about him, and to see the person that he is, you know, with all these battles he faced, with all these challenges that came across him, and he's still this positive, happy, God-centered person. Like, it's really inspiring, honestly.
Great. And for you all, if you should describe Riichie Keys 2.7, what would they be? Ladies and gentlemen, that was PE Live. Thank you guys so much.